Okay, so now we're going to find the equation of tangents from a point that's not on the circle, okay? So find the equations of the tangents to the circle x squared plus y squared equals 5 from the point 5, 0. So I know that my centre here is 0, 0 and my radius would be root 5, okay? Just drawn a quick sketch of it. And I'm looking for the tangents from this point to this circle. So there's going to be two tangents. One is going to be here and the other is going to be here. So I'm looking for these two tangents, okay? I know a point on both of those tangents is 5, 0, and I just need to find out what the slope is, okay? So first of all, let's get the equation of one of these tangents. Well, it's y minus y1 equals mx minus x1, and the point is 5, 0, so y minus 0 equals mx minus 5. So y is mx minus 5m. Okay, and so to get the equation, we just bring everything to one side. Mx minus y minus 5m is 0. So that's the equation of both of those tangents, and we just need to figure out what m is. So the next thing we know with tangents and circles is the perpendicular distance from the line, okay, to the centre is equal to the radius. So if we do the perpendicular distance formula using this line here, or this line here, and this point, we'll be able to put it equal to the radius, and we'll be able to find out what m is, okay? So perpendicular distance from 0, 0 to this equation is equal to the radius. Okay, so we know this is A, B, and C, and this is x1 and y1. So we're just going to fill it into our perpendicular distance formula. So it's A x1 plus B y1 plus C all over the square root of A squared plus B squared. And that's going to be equal to the radius, and the radius we know here is root 5. Okay, and then you're just going to tidy up. So that's going to be minus 5m over the square root of m squared plus 1 equals root 5. I'm going to cross multiply. Minus 5m equals, and a third by a third, you can just put them both into the third. Okay. I'm going to square both sides now to get rid of the modulus signs. So square that and square that. So I'm left with, so minus 5m to be squared is 25m squared, and the square root here cancel. 5m squared plus 5. Okay, so just bring this over here. I'm going to have 20m squared is 5. So m squared is 5 divided by 20, which is 1 over 4. So that means m is plus or minus the square root of 1 over 4. Okay, so m is plus or minus, square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2, plus or minus a half. Okay, so that's what my two m's are. Now I'm just going to fill it back in here. So the first equation is going to be a half x minus y minus 5 times a half equals 0. Okay, I'm going to multiply everything by 2 there just to get rid of the half. So it's going to be x minus 2y minus 5 equals 0. And then the next one, I'm just going to fill in the minus a half, x minus y minus 5 times minus a half. And again, I'm going to multiply everything by 2, so minus x minus 2y, and multiplying this by 2 will be plus 5 equals 0. And there you have your two equations